new song playing? It's good. Have you heard it?
No, I don't listen to Kesha.
Her new album is really good.
Alright, horse, come here. Get
Just
over here.
walk over to him, you lazy asshole.
But it's much faster for him to have him sprint to me.
Not when he takes 5 attempts to get him to move. I didn't like Kesha's older stuff, but I do like her new album. Good.
I'm sure Kesha appreciates that.
I don't think she cares what I think about the album, but uncultured swine. Mouth breather.
I'm cultured enough. I'm a mouth breather sometimes.
Constant mouth breather.
It's when I play games, okay? I'm so focused. I can't breathe through my nose right now. I've noticed that. I've watched some of our videos and I do mouth breathe a lot.
You mouth breathe a lot. You're welcome for switching to a non-face cam show. Are you gonna get there anytime soon?
I hope so.
Tell me a story. Wander Time is story time. He should change his name to Story. What do you got? What do you got? Young Jimothy.
Young Jimothy.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. First of all, I want to make sure I'm...
Oh, you... So bad.
I'm lost.
You think?
I was going the right direction for a time.
What's happening now? Why is the camera like super far zoomed out?
I don't know. I don't control it. Well, I only control it to an extent.
So you control it. What you're telling me.
A little. Now it's... Oh, yep, I kind of went the wrong way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my dang foot is so itchy.
You know what you should do then?
I'm scratching it. If you say itch it, I'll punch you.
I won't say a thing.
That's what I thought.
I didn't feel like
Good
waiting.
shot.
I didn't feel like having him go all the way around. See, on that tree, there's some of the special fruit that raises your health. Screw that. And there's a lizard.
Screw that too.
Well, that's just a regular lizard. He does nothing except, well, die if you cut him.
If you cut him, does he not bleed?
No, they actually just flip over, sever the tail, and then they disappear.
Don't worry about it. Tell me a story.
I don't know what kind of story you want me to tell you.
Any story. Any story. Wander Time is story time. Tell me a fucking story from when you were around the time this game was... Abouts the time. I mean, stories of a young Jimmy. A young 6 to 12-year-old Jimmy. What do you got?
6 to 12.
It's a bigger window. It's a 6-year window. You got one more story? You told me one. From when you were 3. So not even... Give me one story from the 6-year gap I've listed to you.
I don't know. I mean,
You
I got
are
fat.
One of the most boring people
I got fat.
I've ever met.
I stayed home all the time, basically. I did not have an interesting childhood. Not really. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing interesting happened when you were in grade school? I recently told this story to my mother because, like, you wait until you're, like, 30 years after the fact to tell your mom stories of when you were an asshole. But, me and the neighborhood kids, there was a there was, like, a gas
I found it.
Gotcha. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a corner store. And
Convenience store?
yeah, it was like a small, seedy convenience store.
The local market?
Yeah, and we would the candy aisle was like right as soon as you entered the store.
Yeah.
So one of us would hold the door open. The others would rush in, grab candy, and run out the door.
Yep, you told me that. You're such a terrible kid. Terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
You were terrible.
Yeah, kind of. No, I wasn't that bad. I got in my first fist fight when I was 4.
With what?
Really? With my fist, dumbass.
No, you know what I mean.
With another child.
Wow. Terrible. It's a catfish.
He started it.
It's a cat eel.
No, he's a feathered serpent.
He has whiskers like a catfish.
He's totally quasicotal. Catfish aren't long like that.
And? Alright, he's
What do you mean and? That's you're telling me he's not shaped like a catfish, so why are you so convinced he's a catfish?
Look at him.
He's a quasicotal. He's a feathered serpent.
He doesn't have feathers.
That's what those little things are. They're feathers.
Alright. Okay.
There's whiskers
I won't
and shit.
deny that.
He's the thunder serpent quasicotal.
Notice me.
Notice me, quasicotal senpai.
He noticed me.
I see that. He's angry.
Come on. Come on.
I always hated this one because it seems so boring. Like, when you compare this to, like, the bird one was so, like anxiety ridden. You're, like, in the air.
Yeah.
Water is just boring.
Come on. Gotta stab him. Next one.
You know what this Colossus' problem is?
What?
Why is he on the surface of the water? Why doesn't
I don't know.
he just, like, dive really deep?
Nope. That was bad.
Funny thing, if you get electrocuted in the water, it hurts a lot. He's definitely like a dragon. Like a feathered serpent.
I can't believe I almost died.
I want to laugh. And he's really easy.
Yeah. Except now I'm pretty sure he like kicks me off basically. Nope, come on. I can get one more hit. Wow.
Nice. That was pretty quick.
And I didn't die.
You almost died.
Most of the time
This
would just
one
be
is really
fine,
hard
though.
to time when he hits the ground, so whatever. 15 minutes. You're
And-
slow. You're slowing down.
Well, that was just me trying to find him for the most
We're
part.
coming up on 2 hours, and you're about to do. You're about to do the 8th one.
Yeah.
So if you want to you gotta beat him in less than 15 minutes. If that's what you really want.
I hope the next one I think is one of the small Colossus. He's small and fast.
Tell me a story.
Story. I don't know. I'm not good at this. Give me a topic.
Jesus.
Jesus.
No, don't tell me a story about Jesus. Please don't. Though nuns told my parents when I was 8 that I was going to hell.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you believe them?
I don't know, probably. If I said Jesus, do you have a story?
I've been to church a couple times. I hated it.
Are you serious? That's a story to you?
Yeah.
You're so boring.
Well, it's not a story. It's just you mentioned Jesus and that came to my head. That's how I didn't like church.
Like,
one time at...
Here we go. What do we got?
My great-nana's, like,
She
wake
wasn't
procession.
that great.
Wow. her wake, it was in a church or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was time for the Catholics to go up and get the bread. So...
I love your description.
I was like, I've never had the bread before. I mean, it can't be that bad. So I wanted to go. I went up there and got the bread. You know, the guy said something, and he goes, "Are you Catholic?" I was dressed in all black. I had long hair. He probably thought I was a demon. And I was just like, "Yes." And he just looked at me and gave me the bread, and I walked away. Usually, I guess they're supposed to put it in your mouth. No, he handed it to me. It's just like...
No, it depends. Like my church, they always handed it to you. Or you could do a choice. You could just kind of hold your hand out and he'd give it to you in your hand. Or you could be creepy and just like open your mouth up in front of the priest and he'd shove it in your mouth. I don't want some old priest's fingers in my mouth. What?
I guess I would... I don't know.
That's
Nobody
just a
wants
fact.
old priest fingers in their mouth.
Exactly. I mean, somebody's gonna be into that, but not me.
Not me either. Alright, so I could jump onto this hawk and grab it?
Yeah, I know about that.
Should I? No.
Just ride your damn horse and get the next one. What?
You're like, you just want to sleep.
I'm very tired.
Hey, you're the one that suggested we do this at night.
I know.
I know.
I didn't expect today to be the day. I don't know.
We can see how you feel about that.
You're gonna just continue to burr.
The Berber?
I'm just gonna continue to get more tired.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and remain, but maybe I won't.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know, dude. Tell me another story.
Hold on. Where am I? What is this next one?
You're the lizard?
No.
Is it the lizard?
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think you're correct. Just run, please.
Yeah.
I hope I'm going the right way.
Yeah, you do. Alright, tell me a story.
Oh, there's a...
I'm so glad we don't have face cam for this.
Why?
I don't know, I just keep like, I don't know. I don't know. Shut up. You ever thought of that? You ever thought of shut the fuck up? I'll punch you.
Please don't.
Alright then.
Please be the right spot. Thank God.
Tell me a story.
Why you tell me story?
I don't know. Just sure. Pick an age.
13.
13. What grade would that be?
That could be what, like 8th grade, perhaps.
Was it? Oh yeah, dude. That was 8th grade.
Oh, coin.
Put it back.
I can't.
8th grade. What was I doing in 8th grade? I was in Aldrich. Junior high kind of sucked because we moved in between. Like every cluster of grades, it was at a different school, in a different district.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know a lot of people. The only people I knew were people I hated.
Wow.
Like, so I was 12 at the time, but close enough.
Oh, I shouldn't skip it.
We moved to the new house. And I decided to go rollerblading down the street.
Yes.
And I heard somebody call my name when I was rollerblading. And I look over my shoulder, and I'm like, ah, crap. It was like one of my bullies, and he just like spear tackled me while I was rollerblading in my yard. Or not in my yard, down the street. And like he knocked me over and like.
It's okay. I have a second controller for this.
He had a
It's cold.
like. He had a What? Oh yeah. Whatever. I don't care.
What?
He tackled me and he said, I think he hit me, I don't remember, and he was like, welcome to the neighborhood. I was like, yeah, this is going to be great. Sure. Looks like a bottle of monkeys.
Oh,
Wow, how did that not kill you? I was so looking forward to you dying. Like, that's how you mess up, is that you just fell to your death.
That is not how I'd want to die.
He kind of reminds me of the squirrel guy from The Thing with the monsters that I hunt. Right? No? The Yuga Bugga Wugga.
The what?
Yabba Juba Goo.
The Kulu Yaku.
No, the Yabu Dabba 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 Doo.
Alright.
The squirrel guy. The squirrel.
Oh, the Tsitsi Yaku.
Yeah, the Yabba Dabba Doo. The thing with the stuff.
Is you being awake like torture right now?
No, it's not torture. I'm just degrading mentally.
That's okay.
I don't know if it's helping the video or hurting the video.
And I'm poisoned. Please no. I missed. I need to get up. He's gonna flip. He's gonna flip.
Get shot. Good shot.
Well, I saw him starting to charge up his thing, and I wanted to run.
So you shot the wall with an arrow.
Yes.
That makes sense.
What?
13, 8th grade. I don't think that counts as a story. It's just I mean, it was a story, but I don't think it was an interesting story. I don't know, middle school wasn't that. Oh, I found a game in my house that wasn't mine.
What?
It was a weird Japanese fighting game. And I asked everybody I could think of, like, did you leave a game at my house? And then I was like, you guys buy me a game? Which they did not. There's this really weird Japanese fighting game that just magically appeared in my house and you're dead.
No!
Oh, you ragdolled pretty hard. You done goof, son. You're so sad. I can see it on your face.
I wasn't supposed to die. Well, I can skip this now since we already watched it once.
Yeah.
Well, I think that
Oh.
crushed me.
I love a good, like, unceremonial, like, you just fell to your death because you were impatient kind of thing.
No, that's not even what happened. I was climbing and he fired one of his, like, poison gas bombs at me and it knocked me off. And I literally had,
you
like...
fell.
Well, yes.
So I was correct in my assessment.
Well, no, because you said I was impatient.
Yeah, you weren't even looking at him. You were just kind of, like, jumping around like an a-hole, and he hit you when you weren't looking.
Oh, I don't want to knock him down. Yeah, come on. Keep climbing. Thank you.
Does he have to be at this height for you to knock him down?
Well, the higher up he is... Why does this keep happening?
Ah!
The higher up he is when he falls, the longer he stays on the ground.
Makes sense. Yeah, this tummy tum. Fuck him up. Number 8 or 9? 8. 8. Yeah, you were supposed to beat this guy quick, Jimmy.
I'm aware.
Number 9 is gonna be a dude. What? Like
I'm just what? Your eyes
like
are
a
just like...
dude.
Your eyes are just like closing more and more every time I look at you.
I just wonder if he's like a dude. That's all I want to know.
How am I almost dead? Was it really
Poison,
the
bro.
poison gas?
You got poison, man. Poison's bad for you, man. You take any falling damage, you're dead.
I know.
I'm gonna laugh. You're probably gonna miss a leg and you fall, you're dead.
This isn't funny.
It's actually quite funny.
I've had him kill me by him flipping over on me before. It's not fun. going up a little bit. Thank God.
Because you have reject.
Alright, now you either look really tired or you look baked out of your mind.
I wish. I just realized that we don't have FaceTime for this one.
People would be taking screenshots of your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't sass me, man. This one's giving me a bit of trouble. Trouble. A little bit. Oh. Doggy. Oh. Him. I thought that was a wall. I'm like, you gonna stop hanging out in front of the wall? What do you do?
You're about to flip over. I'm not taking that chance.
Yeah.
Next time he's down, I'll take him out.
Yeah. What, man?
What time did you get up this morning?
I don't know, man. Early.
Wonderful.
At least. I don't know. I can check.
Ugh. No, don't strain. Don't strain yourself.
Do you want me to up, man?
What?
You want me to up, man?
I don't even know what you mean by that.
Like, up. Like, do. Nah? Because, like, if I'm up and I do, then I ain't be sleeping.
Alright then.
What? It's true. Early. It was early. Maybe 8.
Wow, that is early.
88. You gotta kill him. Excuse me. You did a little wiggle.
Wow, it was actually kind of upset. Usually it does the last. It usually does the last hit in slow motion. It didn't. It was just like he's dead, like instantly.
Bad person. That was your longest one, so no, second longest.
Yeah, it's because I died.
18 minutes. The only one that took you longer was the third guy who would not let you climb him.